All right, guys, welcome back. We are now in the shipping section of this tutorial. Now, quick heads up, shipping is very, very dynamic. So there are so many different ways you can go with shipping, and I'll do my best to help you decide what is the best option for you. So first, let's go to WooCommerce and go to settings. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is set up the automated the automated shipping. Then we're going to go to regular shipping. We're going to go to different styles of shipping, and then we're going to go to shipping classes. Okay, so if you're looking for a specific part, just bear with me while I do each specific section. So right now I'm going to do add a shipping zone. So now I'm basically selecting a shipping zone. So where do I want to ship to? Well, this is for the USA. So United States, and right here I want to add a shipping method. So I can add a flat rate shipping. So no matter what people pay, they're going to pay a flat rate. I can do free shipping. I can do local pickup, or I can do USPS WooCommerce services. So this is the first one I'm going to do right here. And I'm going to go ahead and add a shipping method. All right, now right here, I'm going to click on this. And we need to basically set up what kind of rates and services that we need. So I want to select priority mail and maybe first class mail or something like that. And then here you can actually select like what kind you want. I'm just going to select all of them. Now, if you want to set a price adjustment for each one, so maybe you want to like charge someone, hey, you know, it usually costs, I want people to pay for my tape, you know? So here I'm going to put like $1 extra fee for each specific one on top of whatever USPS rates are pooled. Now you can also do a percent. So if you want to add like, 10%, you can add that as well. That's pretty high, but you are the boss, so you can make whatever decisions you want. So basically, these are the rates on top of whatever USPS pulls from, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just select 0 for these just because I'm just going to let USPS decide how much it costs. And again, you might want to adjust it because remember, you're paying for like supplies and stuff like that. Right here, show all available rates or let the customer choose. Or we can just say, you know what, just show the cheapest rates. A fallback rate. So in the case that something happens to WooCommerce or something, what fallback rate do you want to show? So for example, let's say the plugin breaks and it doesn't work. By default, what rate do you want to charge people for shipping? Well, we can say $6, right? Something like $6. And then right here, we have retail and commercial. Now, if you're using WooCommerce services, you are automatically on commercial. However, you can always go ahead and select retail depending on what kind of deal that you have with the post office. And right here for packaging, you might want to do package items together for as few as possible to make it easier. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to save. Now again, guys, remember you must set the dimensions for the product for this to properly work. So what do I mean by that? Let's go ahead and go to products, all products. I'm going to go to girl shirt right here. Now, right here, you can see that under my inventory right here, or is it my shipping, that I have the ounces and the dimensions set. So basically, USPS needs to know, how big your product is, how much does it weigh, so they can charge you accordingly for shipping. So you need to make sure that that is set for your products in order for the automation to work. All right, so let's go ahead now and test it. I'm going to go ahead and visit site. Let's go ahead and buy something now. So right here, I'm going to go to, actually, I got to go ahead and empty my cart really quick. Oh, I can actually empty it right here. So here, I'm going to go to exit. All right, I'm going to go to the shop. And I'm going to go ahead and select the girl shirt. Add it to the carts. Okay, and then view the cart. Okay, so you guys can see now, it is pulling all of the ones that I selected and the ones that are available for me. So I have priority mail, I have first class mail, first class package services, and a flat rate. So that's pretty cool that you can select, or the customers can select what they want for their product, okay? So that is an example of how automation works. And again, you can select different quantities and it will adjust accordingly, okay? So I've basically shown you how to do the automation for your website. But for most of you, you might want to be a little bit more in control of shipping costs, correct? Now, the automation sounds great by theory, but sometimes you might want to be just a little more in control of your shipping. So let's go ahead and do that. So right here, I'm gonna go to shipping. And let's go ahead now and do another shipping zone. Now, really quickly, if you guys go to shipping options right here, you guys can do some options right here. So shipping destination, default to customer's shipping address, which is probably what you want to do, right? Not unless they put billing, but you probably want to put it as shipping address because that's why people put shipping address, right? Shipping classes, we will talk about in just a little bit. Packages, that is for the automation of shipping. So basically, you might want to add a specific package right here. You can always do like a service package and then select them, whatever ones you need right here for your service package. Or you can go ahead and put in your own custom package depending on what you are selling for your product. All right. So that's basically, packages. Shipping labels, we will talk about at the end of this section right here. It corresponds to basically printing out shipping labels for your automation, but I just want to go over the other options before we go into shipping labels. So let's go ahead and add let's just click on this right here. And right here we have USPS. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this now. So I don't want that anymore. Add a shipping method. We have a flat rate, free shipping, and local pickup. So a local pickup, guys, will basically charge whatever amount you want it to charge. So some of you probably don't even use local pickup, but if you decide to use it, you can go ahead and put the cost right there. Pretty simple. So if your store is like a mom and pop shop and you have local pickup only, you can put the amount right there. I don't want to do that, but I'm just showing you how it works. We can also do free shipping. So if you want to have free shipping for your products and you don't want to charge people shipping at all, you can always just do free shipping, but it requires a minimum order amount. So right here you have free shipping requires. You can put a valid shipping coupon, a minimum order amount, a minimum order or a coupon, or the worst one, which is a minimum order and a coupon, which would be stupid because if you did this and people didn't go over the amounts, but they had a coupon, it's going to say that there are no shipping methods available because they have to reach a certain amount. So maybe a minimum amount of like, I don't know, 20 bucks. But remember, if they purchase less than $20, it's going to tell them they have no shipping rates available because they don't qualify for the free shipping. And we have no other rate set. So you need to create another flat rate for $1 to $19.99 for free shipping for that to work. Okay, I hope you understand how that works. So you would need you would need two shipping things if you wanted to get really technical. But that's an example of free shipping. Next, let's talk about the most probably standard one, which is flat rate. So what do you want to charge for flat rate for your product for shipping? Well, I want to charge $10. All right, $10. Let's just start off really basic. We are going to get a little bit more advanced in a little bit, but let's just keep it simple right now. So right here, I'm gonna go to my FlatSum tutorial and go to my shop. And sometimes, guys, if you are messing around with this and sometimes this happens where nothing pulls up, you have to kind of like, refresh it and do it all over again because sometimes it will save under your MySQL. So right here, I'm gonna go to add a product, view the cart, and now you can see the flat rate is $10. Now, no matter how much I add, it's going to still be $10. Okay, so right now it's still $10. So that is an example of a flat rate. It's pretty standard, pretty simple to understand, right? Now, there are some new features of WooCommerce where we can get a little bit more, I guess you can say, advanced. So there are some short codes that you can find. There is quantity, cost, and fee. So right here, I'm gonna select quantity times $5. So basically I'm saying for every product in the cart, I wanna charge $5 for shipping. So right here, I have quantity times -5. Go to save changes, or I believe it's 5-0. I have to check it out really quick. So let's see here. So I will leave the, there's an article for this, guys, in the description. So you guys can go ahead and check it out to make sure you guys understand the short codes. There are some short codes for it. But again, this is if you want to get very advanced and you really want to, be as customizable as you want. So right here, let's go to checkout. All right, so right here we have the subtotal. Let's see right here, the shipping cart. So right now we have a flat rate of $5 because right here you guys can see that I charge quantity of $5 per quantity. So let's go ahead and add more. Let's go ahead and test this out to see if this is working correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in 5 now. So now you guys can see the flat rate is now $25 because remember, we're multiplying it per product. So if you want to have that kind of approach for your store, you can go ahead and do that as well, okay? So that is basically a quantity. I will leave the short codes for WooCommerce in the description. There's a small video, guys, because they also have like a fee dash equal product. Like it gets really advanced, and I'd rather you watch their documentation and video because even myself sometimes I don't understand. Like they have like short codes. They have like 3 or 4 short codes, like conditions, like conditional logic. So it can get very advanced. Like if they spend $10 and you have 3 products, you need 5% back. It's crazy. I'm like, okay, I don't get it. So next, let's go ahead and do something a little bit more simple. Let's just do a cost percent. So right here, I have a cost percentage of 5. So let's go ahead and save that. Now that should make a really high amount. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this right here. And we're gonna go to my shopping cart and let's go ahead and shop around. Let's go buy something cool. Oh, return to shop. I love this theme. Also, again, if you guys are interested in a very good hosting company, you guys can get 60% off SiteGround hosting. They give you free SSLs, and SSLs usually cost around like $50 for HostGator. So, and it's the fastest. It's the best hosting, hands down. So the link's in the description. So I basically set one product, right? Now that one product right here, you can see the shipping is $500. Now, why does it cost $500? Well, I wanted to multiply the shipping times 5. So what I should have possibly done is do something like this right here, where I'm charging 5% now. So I basically said I want to charge 5 times, but that was way too much. So now I'm charging 5% of whatever the cart total cost. All right, so let's go ahead now and redo that just to make sure it works. Also, guys, depending on your hosting and theme, just empty out the cart and do it over again because you can see even if I refresh it, it doesn't work properly. So let's go ahead and buy something over here. All right, and view to the carts. All right, so now you guys can see $5, and it's being charged $5 because 5% of $100 is $5. So let's just change it just to be a little bit more customizable. So 8% now. So let's go ahead now and empty this. And I'm going to just randomly grab another item. And it should charge me 8% of whatever the product cost. So right here, $100. This should charge me $8 in shipping. And voila. Flat rate shipping $8. So if you want to go ahead and add in a percentage, you can go ahead and do that. Or you are more than welcome to just enter in a specific cost of just $10. So I hope you understand how that works. I'm not going to go over the fee because the fee can get a little bit more advanced. I will leave documentation for you in the description. But for most of you, you're probably just going to use a quantity or a percentage, right? I mean, that's basically it. You can get very advanced, such as like a minimum amount and all that stuff. It gets crazy. So I've basically shown you guys how automation works. I've shown you how the flat rate works. I've shown you different styles on how to use that. But let's say now, for instance, that you have specific products that you need to be charged a specific amount. So let's just get a little bit more advanced here, okay? And this is very ideal for someone who's selling very large products like refrigerators. If you're shipping refrigerators, you might want to set shipping classes. So right here we have a shipping class. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and add a shipping class. So this is going to be special shipping. For fridges. And I'm going to save the shipping class. Okay, so now we need to assign a product for the shipping class. So right here, I'm going to go to products, and I'm going to select girl shirt again. She is popular today. We are using her for all of our images or all of our stuff. So Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and leave this as standard because we talked about taxes earlier. Shipping. Now right here, I'm going to select special shipping. Now sometimes, guys, WooCommerce can conflict. You know, it's built based off logic conditions. So sometimes things don't work out all the time, and you have to like kind of refresh things, wait a little bit, and it works. So I'm gonna go to my shipping section right here. Okay, and right here I'm gonna go to edit. All right, and right here. Now you can also add a different shipping method, guys. You can add a second one. So maybe you can add free shipping for people who spend like, you know, a certain amount. You know, people who spend under $50 are going to get free shipping, and then anyone over free shipping, the flat rate rule is going to start applying. I hope you understand how that works. So that's a good technique, an idea of what you can do. But I'm just going to go ahead and take this out, or maybe $10, just because I don't want it to interfere with what I'm doing. Because remember, if it's not 100% correct, guys, the rules will conflict each other, and then it could be possibly that the customer gets a no shipping options are available. So anyways, edit. Now you guys can see right here we have a new section. So shipping class cost. So right here we have special shipping class cost. So how much do you want the special shipping cost to cost? Well, I'm going to say, you know, for that product, they got to pay $20. Now remember, they're going to pay $20 on top of the 10 right here. So whatever you put up here, this is going to basically build on top of it. Okay? So special shipping class cost will build on top of it. So I just hope you understand how that works. And again, you can always enter the rule right here. So you can say, you know what, I want to charge, you know, $30, or let's see right here. I want to charge $30 for every shipping class cost product they buy. You can always do that as well. Let's say, for example, you have certain fridges. This would protect you to say, okay, oh, actually, no. It would be like that, right? Or yeah, $30. Yeah, $30. So it would be like that. So now they're going to pay $30 on top of whatever other cost that is. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to go to Save Changes. And let's go ahead now and let's just go ahead and go to our shop again. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Oh, guys, see now the free shipping is available. That's pretty cool. Okay. There's a reason why it's there. I haven't like looked at it yet. So anyways, so we're going to go ahead and find the product, girl shirt. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and add this to the cart and view the cart. Okay, so over here we have free shipping enabled because we enable free shipping and it meets the criteria of being over $10. Right here we have the flat rate because remember the flat rate was $10 plus the special class was $30. Okay, so that's basically how we got this amount. Now I want to go one step further and get a little bit more complicated to give you guys a more complex situation and just kind of expose you to it and see, you know, if this is something that you might want. So I'm going to go back over here and go to my flat rate. Now right here, I'm actually going to put something like cost. So right here we have cost of 15%. And right here, I'm going to put $20. So what this means is that the flat rate for shipping is $10. We're going to charge this specific product, this one right here, we're going to charge it 15% of the cost for shipping. And any class that is not in the special class that is in the cart is going to be charged $20, okay? Now, it's not $20 per item, it's in general. So all the items, if there's one item that is not in the class, it's going to charge it $20. All right, so let me just give you an example of what I'm talking about. So right here, I'm going to click on Save Changes. All right, and here I'm going to click on Check. Now we're going to go ahead and go shopping again. We're going to do some quick shopping. So I want to add this to the cart, I want to add this to the cart, and I want to add this to the cart right here, this other one right here. I'll add that to the cart too. All right, buying her one more time. All right, so I have 3 items. So now I'm going to click on View to Cart, or View Cart. And now our our shipping rate is $33.75. So how did we get this amount? Well, let's go and take a look. So first off, remember that the first rate is $10. Now over here, we have the no shipping class cost of $20 because these products right here are not in a class. So any class that is not in a class is going to be charged $20 because this one right here is the special class and these have no class. So again, anything that's not in a class can be charged $20. Now this right here is charging 15% off of this product. So as a result, we have 10 plus 20 plus $3.75 equals $33.75. So again, the flat rate was $10. This right here charged us 20, and then 15% of 25 is this amount right there. So I know that was a little bit more complicated, but I just want to show you how dynamic and how diverse you can make the shipping for this, for this plugin. So again, there's so many different ways you can go with shipping. So it's up to you to kind of decide what you want. You can do a percentage, you can do a cost. Also, there is one more. I think there is a fee, and I will leave a small tutorial for that in the description below. It is a little bit more dynamic as far as like meeting criterias for certain pricings and everything else. So it can be somewhat dynamic. I will leave that tutorial in the description below. It is from WooCommerce, okay? So I hope this was helpful, guys, as far as shipping goes. I know there's a lot of different ways you can go with it. So let's go ahead on to the next section, and I'll